right, man. Should the Detroit Lions mortgage the future on drafting on Aiden Hutchinson replacement? You seeing potential trade number ones and all that type of stuff, man. Trade multiple picks, and I'll go through a couple hypothetical of them at some point. So yeah, you hear them basically talking about they potentially could make a move pretty soon. And Adam Schefter basically said that he don't really see them mortgaging the future on an edge rusher. All right, that's what the word was, and we know that's not really what they do. You want to hit a home run, or you will take a double or single, or something like that. But that's just not what they do. They're not going to mortgage the future for a Crosby. He even said he don't even see them going out there trading for Hassan Reddick. He said he doesn't see that happening. So, I don't envision them doing it. Should they do it? I mean, if I think if you think you got a chance to win the Super Bowl, I think you hit the gas, you go all in for it. But Crosby, apparently Adam Schefter dropped the Myles Garrett as a name, Hassan Reddick. You got the Hendricks kid from Cincinnati. So you got a few of these guys out here who got a name. I mean, Myles Garrett would be tremendous. That'd be a huge get. That's worth giving up multiple firsts for, to be honest. But then again, you give up the multiple firsts and draft time come around, everybody wish they had those firsts, especially if you don't win the Super Bowl. So I definitely understand it. I definitely understand it. But should they do it? I mean, it's something that they haven't done before. Even some of the bargain deals that they actually can get, they actually can go out there and get, that makes sense. Like, I can get this guy for a year. They can get this guy for the cheap. They don't do it unless he's a washed-up Adrian Peterson or a washed-up Tyson Alulu. Those, if you ain't washed up, they ain't interested in you. And that's usually, what it is. That's usually what it is. So, I mean, honestly, I would love to see them make a splash and bring home Max Crosby. I would love to see them make a splash and bring home, or bring in a Myles Garrett or a Hassan Reddick, which they saying his value ain't even at a third-round pick right now. They saying his value is not even a third-round pick. What they traded to get him from the Eagles. So, quite frankly, I would love to see them go out there and make something happen. For some of these teams that's losing. Josh Hines Allen, remember, it was Josh Allen from the Jaguars we wanted to draft. I forget who went they took him right before we was about to get him, maybe a few picks. I can't remember who we ended up taking. But, yeah, I would love to see them get a Hendricks or a Max Crosby, but that's just not the reality that Detroit is living in. Let's keep it funky. That's just not the reality that we living in. We know that's not going to happen. We know that's not going to happen. So, we for the most part wasting our breath. But I do see them possibly getting us a Darius Smith, from the Cleveland Browns, or I see them kind of getting maybe some guys like that a little bit. Somebody like Darius Smith, older, rental type guy. I can't think of too many other guys out there. He's a larger EA from the New York Giants, something like that. I see them kind of splurging here and there. I think had this guy been available, he just got picked up to the Baltimore Ravens practice squad. Yannick Ngakoue. I think that would have been something right up Brad Holmes' alley, so I don't see them making a major play. I think the biggest acquisition they can get or trade, they probably can go as far as a Darius Smith. That's the only thing I can really think of off the rip. So They're going to ride it out with their guys, and, you know, that is what it is. They're not going to mortgage the future. It's a fractured tibia. He should be able to, you know, obviously come back from that, hopefully 100% healthy. I mean, he had 17 and a half sacks in, what, 5 games? Not even 5 full games. So, you know, he was on pace, and Aaron Glenn called it. He said he should take that step as the next best defensive player. He should go for that, you know, that mantle, and he was going for it. He must have seen something in camp, and it was all starting to come together, but everything happened for a reason. You know, if you believe in God or you believe in whatever you want to believe in, you know, everything happened for a reason. So, never know why, you know, but it happens. I'm a firm believer in that. So, I think Morris and Darius Smith, you know, a guy like that, maybe Elise Rodriguez from the New York Giants. I know Kayvon Thibodeau went down, but they ain't playing for nothing. So maybe somebody like that. We'll start looking at some of the teams that is kind of at the bottom of the map right now. You know, so maybe go out there and, you know, try to find one. But I don't really see them mortgage in the future. Yeah, I don't really see them mortgage in the future right now. But, you know, that's my opinion, and I can be way off base. But that's just not usually their MO. It's not their motive. It's rarely their motive. I mean, it's never been their motive. You know, the best free agent in that history is what Golden Tate still, and then maybe followed by James Stewart. So I find that, you know, very interesting. So I don't really see them going out there. And do they need to? I feel like they need to make a bump regardless. So if anything, I still think they needed 2 pass rushers. And I ain't saying they got to be Crosby or Myles Garrett. I ain't saying they got to be either one of them. But if I go get a Hassan Reddick, you know, why not go get a Elise Rodriguez too? Or, you know, if I get a Zadarius Smith for a little bit of nothing, why not pair him with another, you know, solid pass rusher? So we can have a little bit of depth, but, you know, now they need to count on James Houston, you know, which, you know, for the most part, he just don't, you know, coach don't have confidence in you, it's a wrap. You know, coach don't have that confidence in you, it's a wrap. So, hopefully they can get them going, but they definitely going to have to make a move or two, and I think we may see that on Sunday. We may see that on Sunday. You know, playing the Minnesota Vikings, you know, I think that's an uphill battle for them. In Minnesota, no pass rushers, you know, on the edge. So that may be an issue. So I kind of expect Minnesota to win that game Sunday. You know, I just don't have a pass rush. You lost Kaminsky, you lost Davenport. Lost Derek Barnes, who's an emergency pass rusher. I don't believe in James Houston. Pascal, Enrique and Pascal got to step up. They've been stepping up. You know, Lee McNeil to step up, but they need that juice off the edge. You know, and then also one of their best blitzer, in my opinion, he's still out. F.A. Melifano. He's their best blitzer. So you know they got a couple guys that's out. They got a couple guys that's out. So yeah. A couple guys that's out. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, this is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Push your chance with notifications. Go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitter. Well, I'm on Spotify, Anchor. I'm on the Detroit channel, so my bad. Check my other workout links in the link.